Good evening, everyone. Just a wee tool review here. It's crank pulley holders and all that sort of thing. There's a couple of sort of wheel holders, probably for taking water pump wheels off or something like that. This one here, I don't think I've had any success with that at all. If anything's tight, just slips. The wee ribbon isn't very thick. It hasn't broke, but I think I've only used it once or twice and then threw it to the side. I don't think I get much use out of it. That one there sort of works, but again, really slips on anything that's tight. Not really up to much, to be honest with you. You know, another not so great tool. This is for it's designed more for cam wheels, camshaft wheels with belt driven. But as you can see, it just bends out of the way if anything's tight, you know. So thick enough metal, you know, not really that long. So yeah, not great. It just sort of pushes that there out of the way, and it's only held on one nut, so it can either slide up this wee path here, or just bends as it's done there. So not up to much. Don't really use that. Don't really use those either. This one here, on to the next one. This one here it's not bad. I've used that a couple of times. Drawback with that is it's only held in like an M6 screw. It's just threaded in, and you can't. It's not, the wee pins aren't long enough to hold at the back. They just screw into that. As a result, there you go. Just snaps. You know, I think I did that on a crank. You know, it's probably not really designed for that. You know, as you probably know, a lot of crankshafts, especially on the Fords and stuff, need to be really tight. You need to do it with a cracked torque specification, because a lot of them aren't keyed, so you're relying on the friction of the bolt holding it in. So people that you know, buzz crank bolts back up with an air gun or whatever, they have no idea what torque it's at. So it can either slip. Done a wee Volkswagen recently. Sandy Anderson posted a vid of the exact same engine. It's a wee 1.2 V3 cylinder, and the crank bolt in it holds the oil pump pulley wheel, which isn't keyed. So I've heard of them coming loose, and then the oil pump doesn't work, doesn't turn. So you can get oil pressure problems with a loose crank bolt. Also in that wee Volkswagen, the camshaft wheels again aren't keyed, so you're relying on the friction of that. Have that nice and clean, no oil, no contaminants. Get the oil off the end of the crankshaft, put it on, and I think it's 50 degrees plus a 90-degree turn. And to do that, there's a fair wee bit of tension on it. I've seen Sandy's video where he was using this here. He made himself a homemade tool out of this stuff. But I noticed it was starting to bend on him and stuff. So any sort of torque at all, it's going to deflect on you. It's going to cause you problems. The last thing you want is stuff starts slipping on you and all that. So on to this here one. This is another bought one. This is an eBay special. I think it was only 20 quid. Now, look at that. It's good and thick metal. You know, it opens up rightly. Nice and free. Comes with a range of pins there. One thing I did notice, these ones here, I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, the light. The pitch in those threads and those pins don't fit that, because that there's threaded. You know. And then on the back side of that, it's held on with these. So it's threaded into there and it's held on there. So quite secure. And it's quite thick metal. These pins quite substantial, you know. These ones here are no good unless I rethread them, you know. I've actually written out there wrong threads. So the only other drawback when I was doing that with Volkswagen a couple of weeks ago with that tool is that whenever I put it on this wee wheel, because this wheel's so small, whenever I put that on that wheel, you couldn't get the socket onto the nut. You know, so it's useless for that. It's good. Good wee bit of length to it. I'm not going to measure it, but it's about 2.5 foot long, I think. And it's yeah, it's brave and beefy for the money. Yeah, probably worth it. You know, might get you might use it the odd time. But certainly on these wee smaller cam wheels, it's just too big. It's just too thick. You know. So here's another wee one. I'm going to the homemade stuff now. These are homemade, and these work great. As I say, that they're a wee bit too thin. You can pick it up at any hardware store. I think it's for lashing joists or something. Builders would use that. Found this wee bit of metal somewhere. Came across it. Thought it would be useful. A lot of holes pre-drilled in it. It's about 18 inches long or something like that. But as you can see, there's a result of that. Because there is that many holes in it, it's just bent. So I could straighten that out and strengthen it up with a bit of plate, but I just didn't bother. So what I did was I made this. This is inch or 25mm angle iron, mild steel angle. That came. I bought that a metre long. So these are 500mm lengths. If compared to this tool that you buy there, which is a good wee bit longer. Compared to this a lot. It's about the same length as that one. So you can even make it a wee bit longer if you want it. But for some of these crank bolts, they're high torque. There's fairly high torque on them. Especially the ones that aren't keyed. So what I did here is drilled a couple of holes in the end. There's a couple of M6 10mm head, no 13 half inch, M10 maybe. Screw in it, bolt in it, bolt at each side so can't move, and then you can adjust just the length in them. You can bring that in and out, whatever suits the application. We need a wee bit longer. So it's pretty adjustable. What I had to do on this end, drilled a hole now in the far end. Put a wee nail lock nut on it so it doesn't come loose on me. Cut a wee bit off there, and cut a wee gouge in there just so that it closes. It near enough closes tight with that wee cutout on it. There, but that boy there. That's my go-to crank holding tool. Universal, and it's good length. You can hold it nicely in that end. As long as you don't put your fingers in between it, you know. So you hold it nicely in that end, and you get a good purchase with it, you know. And look at these type here. Look at these style here. You know, because that's pivoted like that, it sort of swings about all over the place, you know. It's a wee bit it's just not rigid as well. Same with this one, you know, that there tends to fling in and out on you as you're doing it, whereas this one here, you're actually holding you're actually holding these two pivot point, these two ends on one pivot point, whereas the pivot points here and this and here and this. So this here probably cost me £8 to make. As I say, a couple of 13mm head bolts and a wee pivot point there. Just grind a wee bit off the end there so it would close. Probably don't even have to do that. I just did that so it would close. So whenever I offered it up to our wee crank wheel here off the Volkswagen, let me see now if you can go in. So just sat in there in the hold, and I could get my socket in. to tighten the bolt, and very steady. Good purchase, good leverage. Okay, so if you're ever wanting to buy some, or you're looking to buy a universal crank bolt, just buy a bit of angle iron, and that's you. So hope this helps somebody out there. If you're into making your own tools, or if you're thinking that some of the stuff that's on sale is a lot of thoughts went into the design, might not necessarily be the case. Okay, all the best. Cheerio. Bye bye.